Welcome to Coffee Time. This episode we have crew. We have a crew right here, and we are enjoying every moment. We just came in, and a little hot flash came up on me. I am burning up. In this episode, we're going to talk about why people get sick, right? You know, the little germs that are out there. You know, the viruses, and what we can do to help us. You know, what about it? Don't you ask me about what I did. I don't care. We're in the group. Okay.
I wasn't gonna ask her how her weekend was. So, I think the best thing to do is just to stay out of the cold weather because I'm sick.
You see this cough?
I know.
And this lady over here, she's coughing. You know, you don't hear her now because for some reason she won't cough, but she was coughing her brains out a few minutes ago. You know
something? We have to introduce them too, because I know everybody's probably sitting there like, well, who are these people?
Okay, go ahead.
So, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Dorothy.
That's it?
And I live here for a while. I like this place, but sometimes I don't think this place really like me.
And why is that? Because it's cold?
Well, for one reason, it's very cold. And it's a draft going in this place that I really don't like. And so therefore, I'm thinking as to what I should do to eliminate either the draft or get out.
Would you go to Florida?
Oh, Florida would be the ideal thing right now.
Oh my goodness. Snow is out there right now, and don't know what it want to do. It rains. It gets icy out there in the street. It just doesn't know, and it's affecting our upper respiratory.
That's the problem. I have a very bad upper respiratory infection right now that I'm working with, and it seems as if the more I go to the doctor, get the medicine, take it, it comes right back.
Yes.
My last visit to the doctor last week, the doctor said the first medicine that I get, the doctor didn't
say it was the right one, right?
No, did
he tell you that it was a community disease? That's what the crazy doctor told me.
No, the doctor said I didn't get enough medication.
Oh, you weren't drugged up enough.
No. So therefore, here I am back right where I started.
And you're thinking about leaving it.
And I'm thinking, is this the place for me to be? I went to the doctor to get well, and instead I get well, I get worse. Now what will you do with a situation like this?
You're trying to resolve it. Okay. Now.
Okay, now we're gonna say this is Annette. We're gonna talk about her, and everybody remembers her from the last time she came and I talked to her from Cooking with Annette. So go ahead.
Well, I'm here today to fix you up with your illness. I'm going to make a delicious pot of soup, chicken soup, that is going to take care of all your illness.
Really?
Yes.
Who taught you?
She did a little.
Oh, she did a little bit.
Yeah.
Listen,
this is my mom.
Everybody, we're family.
Yeah.
One way or the other, we're family. And we're going to talk about soups and things like that today. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about it, okay? Wait there.
welcome, and we're back. And so I know this is coffee time, but we're sitting here and we're drinking tea, and we're without my beautiful family, and we're talking about the cold weather and how horrible it is this time of year. Everybody's getting a flu, but we've got Miss Annette here, and she's going to be talking about this beautiful basket and all the great stuff that's in this basket.
So, we have carrots.
And by the way, I don't mean to interrupt you, but the basket is because she's making soup. Yes.
Right.
So,
all of this delicious stuff in this basket, I'm going to transform into a delicious pot of soup that will really help to take care of some of these flu symptoms. It's nutritious, it's good for your body.
It's like a preventive.
Right, and it's fresh.
Home soup.
Homemade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not off the shelf.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A lot of times people prefer, to go with fast food.
Told you she was coughing.
Yeah.
Told you she had a cold.
Right, so this is gonna help. Instead of fast food, we're gonna make it fresh. We have potatoes in here. Denise, what do you see over there?
Chayota.
Chayota. Good old turnip, good for you.
Spring onions.
All of these fabulous ingredients.
These onions.
Spring
onions.
And
squash. Good old squash / pumpkin. And we're gonna top it off with hot pepper. This is really jalapeno peppers or Scotch bonnet.
Now I got questions for you because my family too, they make their home style.
Right.
They do everything except for this,
and she's talking about Cuba.
and except for this. I would kill somebody if they put that in my soup.
Well, with
But it's only because it wasn't in our family to do it. I'm sorry. I would hurt somebody if they used this soup. Yeah.
Well, you use it to flavor.
Yeah.
In the last
you told
part
me
of it,
that.
yeah.
And you said the last like 5 minutes,
10 minutes
so that
of
it
it.
doesn't burst.
Right. If it break open, it's gonna be hot.
Yes.
So you just leave it for the last 10 minutes of the dish.
I got a story. Okay, so Annette, she made, what was it? She made rice and gungo peas, remember? Which is delicious.
Yeah,
It's one of
peas, yeah.
rice and peas. Pigeon.
Why you whispering?
Yeah, why you?
Speak up.
So anyway, she
Pigeon peas.
She
There you
makes
go.
rice and pigeon peas, and she made that, and she put one of those in there, and I didn't.
Right, but you weren't supposed to bite it.
I
She didn't know.
I didn't
right?
know, and it hurt. By the way,
She didn't even say burst. She said it hurt.
it hurt. I was
It
in
was pretty
pain,
rough. I remember
but it
that.
made the food delicious. So this is
How did
like,
you tell when it's hot?
well, after I cooled my mouth off.
Because it's just a flavoring. If you're
Do
not
you know
supposed to bite
you
it.
see these onions, the scallions? We put the large ones in with that. It's like, to me, it's like an onion soup. But I mean, you put that in. I don't put this in.
Why not?
It's just
Why
not
did
part
you
of
know
it. It's
that?
not part of ours. But we do put beef in it.
Okay.
With chicken. Normal chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Normal chicken?
Normal chicken.
Where are you going with this, Denise?
We're going to come back
Okay.
and we're going to talk more about that. Okay? Normal chicken.
Okay.
We'll be right back. And we, as you can see, we went through this vegetables here because we've got a delicious pot of vegetables that are cooking right now. It smells delicious. It's fitting for the weather. I'm so excited. And last time we were talking about abnormal chicken.
Denise,
So
I said normal chicken, guys. Normal chicken. You know, like the legs, the thighs, the back, the breasts, the neck. I put the neck and the heart and the gizzards and everything in one little
All of it is normal.
pot.
What do you mean
Okay.
it's abnormal? All of it is normal.
I said normal.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's to whom is cooking the bird.
Okay.
Okay? I don't feel the feet.
What is wrong with the feet?
And you cut off the toenails too.
oh Jesus.
You know, and it smells so good. God, it smells good. I've just never had it.
What's this, Mom?
It's good.
That's the way the chicken feet just...
Well, I chose to cook chicken feet.
It's part of
in
the
my
tradition.
soup. Yes, it's a
Yes.
tradition back home.
Yes.
People do it. It's delicious. It's healthy and it's nutritious. And I chose to cook it tonight.
Yes.
So what is it? Some of the ingredients? Because I think you mentioned it earlier, but if you can kind of go over
Detail it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, squash, chayote, you know, carrots,
The onions.
turnip, all of that in one pot. Cooked
Did you
chicken
put
soup.
garlic inside of it too?
Oh yeah,
Garlic
different
powder?
spices,
Yeah.
garlic, onions,
Yeah.
celery.
And
all
this
of
thing
that.
here. Explain.
Scotch bonnet pepper.
Okay. And you are not to take this piece off,
No,
burst it.
right, because if you cut that in any way,
Yeah.
while you're cooking it, it'll make it too hot. So basically this you use as flavoring.
Spicy.
Right, you use it to flavor the soup towards the end of the
Just,
soup.
do you
Just
take them
enough.
out? I mean, 'cause some people
after-
cook with
after
bay
it's
leaves.
finished, you take it out.
Some people cook with bay leaves and they'll take it out because people have a tendency to eat it.
Right,
You know, so you take it out so nobody does that,
right,
right?
because if you bite into it,
Like some people we
God help
know.
you.
Like some people we know. You die.
I don't always eat the stuff that's not supposed to be eaten. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, you do, darling.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is that when we make the chicken soup, we have the very thin noodles, right? And we have the chicken broth, and sometimes you can put the beef broth, real beef cubes, the chicken, right? The onions, the thick scallions, the thick
Well, I
ones.
don't add broth to mine, simply because everything that I have in it is going to create
It's going to create
own
its own.
broth.
Oh my gosh!
So when I season my stuff and add all my spices and stuff like that, the broth is being made. It's all natural. It's homemade.
And this
It's
is like
100%.
And this is like a Jamaican dish that you guys make in Jamaica,
Yeah,
right?
we make it back home. Not everybody. Some people make it. You know, I mean, you could use whatever chicken
Are you
parts
trying to tell me
like.
my chicken wasn't natural? That's what you said. I heard you.
I
I
heard
heard
saying your chicken is not natural. I'm just saying, you know, use whatever part you like. I choose the chicken foot
I'm
because
sorry
it's
I
very,
put the broth
it's
in.
flavorful. It's a good flavor
Yeah.
that it gives to the soup.
My God, this
that's
soup
what
is-
I
I don't
like.
know.
It's so
I'm
good over
hungry,
here.
I mean, you can
and I
put
can't
whatever
wait
you
to
want.
eat this chicken soup.
Chicken foot soup, Dada, don't shy away from it. It's good stuff.
Okay. Anyway, we put broth in ours, okay?
I mean, that's your thing. Do what you
But
do. I'm just saying.
anyway, and it doesn't get the thickness that I notice yours is getting.
Oh yeah, it gets a
Because
nice, rich
you
flavor.
have the pumpkin
Yeah,
inside
the
of it.
pumpkin, and it flavors it, it thickens it, and it just gives it a nice a body to the soup. You know, it's really good.
Now, I've never seen pumpkin made any other way except for pumpkin pie or the seeds that's inside of it. I've seen people take it, but you know, I've never seen it made any other way.
Well, now you know. You learned something new today.
And
here.
this stuff will take care of the colds,
Oh,
the
yeah.
shivers,
And it's healthy.
everything, right?
Absolutely. When it's cold outside, it's good to come home, to a nice pot of soup. If you have the flu, that's gonna fix you right up.
But I noticed your mother,
Mm-hmm.
your sister made some soup the other day for her. She said she took that soup and she put it in the freezer, right? And she, for what she didn't eat, because she had to have soup because she was feeling ill.
Right.
Right? And in the same token, she unfroze it and she still has some.
Oh yeah, because it's natural. It's good. If you freeze it, you can go back to it. You know, a couple of days later.
It's not
still
like
gonna
canned
taste
soup.
fresh. It's not in the can, so you don't have to worry about losing that good flavor. You know, you can.
Well,
can do that.
how long does it take to cook?
About 2 hours. I simmer mine. I get all my flavor in.
Y'all, we
People
don't
cook
have
it
2
for
hours here, but we're
30
gonna,
minutes, 40 minutes, 2 hours.
okay, we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna come back.
Yeah. And we're gonna talk.
In with the chicken. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoned salt for this pot. Some onions, chopped onions, all of that. A little bit of garlic powder. Good old black pepper, just a shake. I'm gonna stir that in and let it continue to simmer so that all the good flavors will sink in. So we'll just let it simmer for a while.
We're back, and as you can see, we have a delicious bowl of chicken foot soup. We're about to dig in. As you can see, my mother-in-law has already started to eat, and we're gonna get my mom over here to eat some.
Mom, you were telling us about how you cooked in Jamaica. How did you do it?
Well, we have a whole chicken. A matter of fact, we have the live chicken running around. And then, when we're ready, we get a chicken and we kill the chicken.
Is that right?
And we use boiling water to
You take the head off, don't you?
Let me finish.
Okay.
We use boiling water to take the feathers off the chicken.
Oh.
So you cut the head off and you throw that out, whatever. And then when you clean the chicken, sometimes little tiny feathers left on it, and you have to use, put it over the fire and switch the little feathers off. And then you're gonna dissect the chicken by opening it up, take the inside out, clean it out, and so forth. And then you can, whatever you're going to do with the chicken, if you're going to make soup, then you put that whole chicken into the pot.
Including the feet.
Including the feet and your vegetable, and you let that simmer for maybe an hour and a half. And then when it simmer, you have all your onions and your garlic, and if you're going to put tomatoes and what have you, then you chop those up. And then you put it in there and you let that simmer again for another 15-20 minutes, and then your chicken soup is ready.
And it falls apart.
It falls apart.
Wow. Wow.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us on our healthy segment of soup, of chicken foot soup. Keep them warm during this winter. And of course, I hope everybody's drinking their water with this soup, because you know I had to throw that in there.
Of course.
And I love the fact that everybody came and joined us today. I love that my lovely mother-in-law is here, along with my sister-in-law. This food was delicious. Delicious.
Excelente.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, this has been an awesome segment, and I love it, and I love the fact that we get to eat now. So you ready? You ready to eat?
Yeah.
I'm ready to eat.
All right, adios.
Bye-bye.
It's
When we met, I always knew I would feel that magic for you on my mind constantly. In my arms is where you should be. Yeah, I love you here by me, baby. You let my love fly free. I want you in my life for all time. I'm caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. When I feel the magic of you, we stand side by side till the storms of life pass us by. You are my light, warm my heart. Say tonight will be just the start. Yeah, I love you here by me, baby. You let my love fly free. I want you